What's up, friends? I got something I want y'all to try. I've been trying it and it really made a big difference. So I don't really struggle. I don't struggle with craving so much during the day because I usually just bring with me what I'm gonna eat, like to work, put it in my desk drawer, and I just know that that's the food that I have access to. And I mean, that's just what I eat. I don't know why, but I don't struggle with craving so much during the day. But at night, when I come home, especially the window between when we walk in the door and dinner is ready, I find myself kind of crazy and just like I want a snack. It's something, I just feel like I need to put something in my mouth. And so I tried something yesterday, and it's this concept of being self-aware. So when we get a craving that hits for whatever, cigarettes, if you have an eating disorder, those type of triggers, you see the cookie in front of you, there's this psychological war that begins in your mind that is this battle to the death of, do we eat it, do we not eat it, do we smoke it, do we not smoke it, do we purge, do we not purge, where your willpower is just digging deep and trying to dig in, but your mind is going, but we're going to be hurt if we don't partake in whatever this activity is. For today purposes, we'll talk about food, but you really begin to feel this panic, this anxiety, this, I don't know what it is, but it's just this feeling like something bad is going to happen if you don't succumb. You need to know that you are more powerful and you can will your mind to do anything that you want it to do. In workouts that are really challenging, your mind is going to tell you to quit long before your body actually needs to quit. So when it comes to cravings, I did this yesterday because I wanted to test it out, but because I think it's a really cool concept. I didn't come up with it. It was just in some of my research. But when you begin to feel that panic and that anxiety come on, start taking an inventory of how you feel, of how, what does this feel like? Get really curious with it. Start exploring what those emotions are, put a name to them, and understand that stuff, like, you have to get to a point in your head where you're talking to yourself going, self, we're not going to die if we don't eat this cookie. And I know that seems really bizarre, and I don't know, maybe other people don't have that struggle, but I do personally. That is a real struggle for me, that I will begin to feel this panic that if I don't succumb, something bad is going to happen. And I know nothing bad is going to happen, but that's what the feeling is like. So fill in the gap for whatever it might be. It might be junk food, it might be fast food, it might be the chips, it might be the cookies, it might be the cake, it might be whatever. But you become very self-aware and very curious about what that feeling is, and then when you start to become self-aware, then you have this moment where you can say, remember the last time that we did this and how it made us feel. Fast forward, because when you become self-aware, it's less about this very primitive feeling of, just accomplish the goal, make this discomfort go away, and you become more in control. But you just have to get curious with it. And so I did this yesterday. I came home and, my oldest son loves to pin things on Pinterest that he wants me to cook, which is really cool. And if you haven't done that with your kids, you should do that. It's a lot of sweets, which is interesting because he's just not a sweets kind of guy. His name is Hayden and he's 10. And he had pinned this Cookie Monster cookies and cream ice cream that you make from scratch, and it's basically heavy cream and sweetened condensed milk with some blue food color and some cookies thrown up in there. There's some like vanilla in there as well. But anyway, he wanted me to make this, and so we did, because I like making things, and he's really into science, so it's a good experiment for him because he can see how that kind of thing works. But it was funny because I came home yesterday and I found myself like reaching for the ice cream. And I'm not a big ice cream person, so that was weird. But I found myself starting to feel that panic that if I didn't eat it, that something bad was going to happen. And so what I did is I became very self-aware. I started getting really curious about what I was feeling, connected it with a name, and in a split second I went from gotta have the ice cream to no, we don't have to do this. No, you're okay. You're okay. And I talked myself down off the ledge. So try that little tip. See if it helps you out. If it does help you out, let me know. I love hearing success stories. That's really cool to hear. So anyway, happy Friday, everybody. Today's theme is all about self-awareness. So give it a try. Let me know if it works. All right. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.